Good morning. This is Miss Bianchini. I hope everyone's doing well. Today is the first day of our short story project unit. And so I wanted to create this video so that all of you understand the process. So here are some instructions to successfully complete this short story unit. Obviously, you will have the opportunity to work at your own pace. You'll be able to collaborate with other students in this class, work with the class as a whole, see work from other classes, and otherwise engage in various ways with various people throughout this unit. You will be assessed on the mastery of your work, not just the completion of it, which means that we will both be looking for your deep understanding of the skills and concepts we've been practicing on. So make sure that you're going in depth and you're using details with your analysis and explanation. We also encourage you to enjoy the process. The process is with learning. And keep in mind that we're not working here to necessarily, get a grade or a number, but we're working to grow our skills as learners. And we also, of course, encourage you to have fun. Our short story table of contents will look a little bit like this. Seeing as we're at week 1, our first short story is entitled Lamb to the Slaughter by Roald Dahl. And we'll be working on the short story this week and next week. And again, it's called Lamb to the Slaughter by Roald Dahl. Here is your day 1, aka today, assignment. Please read through the text for Lamb to Slaughter. You'll notice that I have hyperlinked it right here for you directly in the Google Slides. And you'll also notice that an audio version has been shared with you as well. So we want to kind of make sure if you like listening to the story, you can listen to it as well. But please read through the text Lamb to the Slaughter. We encourage you to make a copy of it, so you could always go to File, make a copy, and read through, annotating and highlighting and commenting on words that maybe you don't know that you need to look up, or questions that you might have. Once you are done reading and taking notes on the story, please complete today's day 1 assignment on Google Classroom. It's going to look a little bit like this. We're asking you to put the text, the author's name, where is the story taking place, and we're also asking you to complete and fill in these pieces of information. Who is the protagonist? What other characters exist in this story? What's the conflict? We're asking you to classify the primary conflict, and you could bold which one you think it is. Character versus character, character versus self, or character versus environment. We're also asking you the question, how does the protagonist deal or respond to the challenge or conflict? And how does it end? Does it end with the conflict being resolved, or does it end with the protagonist learning or realizing something? And of course, we're asking you to explain. On the right-hand side, please summarize the important events that are occurring in this short story. Okay, this is day 1, aka April 20th's assignment. Moving on, day 2 will be Wednesday. You'll notice there are 2 activities. The first one is a Google Classroom question. Now, we are asking you to please respond to this question on Google Classroom, and the question is here in green. What do you think it was that Patrick told his wife? Explain why you think this. We're also asking you, however, to engage with your other peers as well. Please read and comment on at least 2 other students' responses. So, answer the question for yourself, answer this question for yourself, and then please read and comment on 2 other students' responses. And you could certainly comment and agree with them, disagree with them, or elaborate on what they've chosen. Once you're done, please complete this week's reading log posted also on Wednesday, April 22nd in Google Classroom. Day 3 will be April 27th. And your task is to create a Flipgrid. Using Flipgrid, please post your video response to the following prompt. Although she killed her husband, there is evidence in the story to support the argument that Mary Maloney actually loved her husband very much. Go back to the text and record 2 passages that show Mary's love for Patrick. We are asking you to go back in the text, so you're going to have to go back into that short story, read through, and see if you could find 2 passages or 2 sections within that short story that supports this argument that Mary actually loved her husband. We're encouraging you to make your video at least 1 minute and 30 seconds long, but no longer than 2 minutes. And I have attached that hyperlink for you right here. And that'll take you directly to the assignment. Day 4 April 29th, is the last assignment for this short story. Please go to Google Classroom and you will see a link to an Edpuzzle video. Please watch the video and answer the multiple choice questions in the video. And once you are done, please complete the theme graphic organizer posted on Classroom, making sure that you are referring to the story and completing the graphic organizer. That's going to look a little bit like this. Please notice we've given you the theme for this short story, which is appearances are not always an accurate reflection of reality. So we've already provided you with the theme. What we are asking for you to do is place the evidence. How can you prove that this is actually the theme or the message of the story? Please put the textual evidence here, and then please put your analysis here. Remember, your analysis is answering the how and the why. You're not simply restating the evidence. As always, once you are done, if you have any remaining time left in the weeks, we certainly encourage you to read an independent reading book of your choice. And you could also certainly work on your grammar skills on No Writing or your vocab skills on vocabulary.com. There are activities waiting for you to practice asynchronously. As always, we are certainly available during our office hours on Monday and Wednesdays. So please make sure if you have questions that you are attending that. And you could also email myself or Ms. Chiquila at any time, and we can certainly help you and walk you through any questions that you may have. Thank you so much, and we hope you have a wonderful week.